Two. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our next episode of the Non-Power Hour. I'm your host, Max Stacks, along with Cash, out here on a very late Saturday morning, Friday evening, bringing you the latest news in small school sports. Most notably today, we'll be keeping it pretty short today because I'm exhausted and have a lot of plans this weekend. But there's a really important game happening, the FCS championship game. James Madison, North Dakota State. We're here to break down for you in the podcast that no one wants but us, Non-Power Hour, giving the little guys the big props that they need. So that is going to be our short program today. We'll try and hop on the web together on Sunday and get some more basketball predictions going. Look at maybe San Diego State, who is
Killing
absolutely murdering the
Might
top
go
one.
undefeated.
Yeah, I was reading an article today. They could and should, they were saying in the article from the Detroit Report, go 32-0.
Holy
Just
shit.
insane. We got some pretty cool transfers out there. So, maybe we'll highlight them. Maybe we'll look at some of the small schools you didn't know about. But yeah, again, it'll be pretty short, and we'll just kind of hop on to the JMU and DSU game. But anything else, Garrett, to add before we hop into our analysis?
Oh no, I'm just excited for. What time is the game? I think it's like an early.
I think it's noon. Noon Eastern.
So 9 a.m. for
Yeah,
me.
you can wake up and watch football.
Oh, that's what the perks of being on the West Coast is. You don't have to wait.
Yeah.
You don't have to delay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we got a early morning affair, at least for me.
Yeah.
But it's going to be lit. I actually don't think I can catch all the game. We're going out tomorrow to our usual. We go to like the Asian neighborhoods and buy Asian goods because I'm Asian.
Nice.
But yeah, we got 9 a.m. It's kicking off in Frisco, Texas, which not the same as San Francisco, California. And as far as I know, it's probably pretty crappy there. It probably sucks.
Probably dry and boring and gray and red. But that means if it's 12 Eastern for me, it's like an 11 a.m. kickoff local time. That's crazy for a championship to be.
Yes, that is. I know. They know that they're competing with the NFL, so they know that FCS, NFL, obviously only anyone cares about the FCS, but they have to cater to the fake Americans that care about the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, Kansas City and whatever.
I think Minnesota is the first game tomorrow, so I will say.
Oh, you're right.
I'll be watching with bated breath. I've got
definitely rooting for Minnesota. I hate San Francisco.
Hell yeah! I'm going to this Niners bar and I'm gonna wreck it up.
Nice. Are you really?
Yeah, because I'm in Boston, and so I'm gonna pull for them. My friend is from San Fran, from the Bay Area, so
yeah,
we'll be doing that. But looking after the little guys always on this channel and in my life. Minnesota Vikings coming away with that big dub.
I believe in them. I believe in Kirk. Kirk's made a believer out of me.
Kirk coupons. Awesome. Well, let's talk about the game that we are actually here to talk about, being the FCS game. Garrett, do you want to give me your predictions first, and I'll kind of shed some light on what I'm thinking?
Yeah, you know what? I want to let you go first because you're picking the lazy, boring way. You're picking North Dakota State because they have won 100 million championships. So
yeah,
he's going to tell you why they're going to.
I can do that.
They're going to continue the streak, and I'm going to tell you why he's full of shit.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, well, this is an incredible dynasty out in North Dakota. This is a team that has won more championships than lost games in the playoffs in the last decade.
I think they've lost 2 games in the entire last decade, right?
Yeah.
One of them to this James Madison team, which I'm going to get to. Go.
Yeah, there you go. But they've won 8 championships, and despite all that, they're actually the underdog in this game. 1 point underdog. And that is quite baffling to me because I don't understand how anyone could doubt this team and what they've done. They're 15-0. JMU, of course, has lost the one game to West Virginia, who's a middling Big 12 team.
5-7.
Yeah, they make a bowl game.
Weak. North Dakota State would have
Exactly. Exactly. Probably.
But I'm picking them. So why am I? Okay, sorry. I'm taking away from my own argument. I'm going to stop talking. You need to continue.
Okay. It's okay. But yeah, I think North Dakota State NDSU's got a lot going for it that'll help it really make sure it wins really and continues its dynasty. What I love most about the team is just how efficient they are on offense. This is a quarterback, Trey Lance, who has not thrown a single pick all year. Has thrown very nearly 30 touchdowns. He'll probably get to that mark at the point of this game. Just needs 2 more to reach.
Hold on. Who said he's going to throw against this vaunted James Madison defense?
I mean, it'd be a good goal for this freaking freshman to hit. I am worried about how he'll, do in this big game, FCS championship game, most watched game on television at 11 a.m. local time.
Everyone's watching.
Everyone's watching. I also a little bit worried about that and see how he handles the pressure, but obviously he's done pretty well. He had a tougher first game in the FCS playoffs earlier, but has rebounded very well since then, and I think he just has shown ice in the veins and ability to stay cool under pressure and make good decisions, not throw a pick. Along with that as well, they just have a very powerful and balanced rushing attack with 4 people with over 500 yards rushing and 2 guys that are very nearly at 1,000 in Ty Brooks and Trey Lance. So I think this team is just extremely well balanced. They'll have their offense move the ball down the field. Certainly not fast, but, very slowly, very methodically. I think that can be a grinded out thing that this JMU team will have to suffer. And because they just don't make mistakes, does NDSU, I think that they'll be able to control the clock, control the game, control their offense, and come away with the win there. Making it, their 7th in a row or something in the FCS. Something pretty spectacular, everything. So they got to keep the ball secure. They got to, keep moving on offense, but I think they've shown the ability to do that all year, and that is why I'm picking the Bison.
Only weaklings pick the favorites. And that's why I'm going to tell you why they're not going to do it.
Okay, there you go.
So yes, Max, Trey Lance is having a good season. Way to point out the obvious, Captain Obvious. But if you look at these teams, it's basically the same resume. They're both allowing, I think North Dakota State's allowing 11 points per game. Mm-hmm. James Madison's allowing 14 points per game.
Jeez.
They're both, scoring way more on average than they're allowing. So they haven't really been challenged in the FCS. They've had a couple close calls. I think North Dakota State had arguably the closest call of all. They had a 9-3 survival fest against Illinois State. So if the folks down in James Madison territory, which forgive me for not knowing the city that they're located in at the moment, but if they can scout well, Coach Kurt Signetti is actually in his first season. I think both coaches are in their first season, actually. So this is just a testament to the culture that's been established at both these programs. So I don't know if you can look at what you've seen on the field and totally be convinced about who you think is going to win just because they've both been so dominant this season.
Yeah.
Obviously, North Dakota State has much more of a history in the past decade. But James Madison did have that win in 2016. They took down North Dakota State at North Dakota State as the 4th seed in a huge upset because that was the same year, actually, that North Dakota State beat ranked Iowa, and it was thought it was just they were going to walk in. They went to Iowa, who's ranked, and beat them. But James Madison took care of business 17-13. and then 28-14, really took care of business.
Yeah.
Then the following year, North Dakota State exacted revenge in the championship game by 17-13. So we'll see if James Madison can get it back. I think what I think though is that North Dakota State's defensive numbers are a little bit inflated because they have really beaten up on bad offenses all season long. Actually, the best offense that they've faced all season is ranked 25th in yards per play.
Yeah.
Yards per game. And James Madison, there's nobody in North Dakota State's conference that is a very high-powered offense. They played UC Davis and Montana State. 22nd and 25th. Meanwhile, James Madison has to contend with the likes of Monmouth, Villanova, to name a couple. Monmouth in particular, they run the ball really hard. They have a 2,000-yard rusher in that, and they were completely stymied in that game. So I think James Madison knows what it's doing. Obviously, Ben DiNucci's had a great season as well. He's thrown for over 3,000 yards. He has 27 touchdowns. Has thrown for the 5 picks, but I mean that's still a good touchdown to interception ratio, even if Trey Lance doesn't have any. So
infinity.
And here's the other thing. Their running back is not quite as efficient. Percy Agie Obese or obese. I don't think he's obese.
Probably not.
He's running for 4.7 yards per carry, but he does have 19 touchdowns, which tells me that in the red zone they feed him, and he's able to get the ball in the end zone. And they are scoring at a slightly higher clip than North Dakota State in the red zone. So we'll see if that plays a factor in it. I know turnovers are as important as anything. But this isn't the first time they've gone up against a running offense this season. Obviously, they haven't lost a game to an FCS opponent. So, yeah, I think that they have a real good chance, and there's a reason why the Sharps have them at, a 1-point favorite? Kind of a pick 'em.
Yeah, on ESPN they're a favorite, but then on a bookie that I was looking at, they have the Bison as the favorite by 1.5. So it's pretty split down the line. Whichever way you go is gonna be.
But our line is, what's our line? If we were making a joint line,
if we're making a joint line for this game, I would say NDSU minus 4.5.
Ooh. Well, I'll take the points, right? I'll take the points on that one. I have James Madison winning outright. Give me the W. Second championship in 4 years. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So that's pretty good. I mean, 2 out of 4, winning half the time is pretty successful.
Yeah. You know that Meatloaf song, was it 3 out of 4 ain't bad?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I think it's
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Something like that, yeah. So
I mean, baseball.
Yeah. Yeah, and natties as well, natty championships.
Yeah,
and a couple. Pretty sweet.
But yeah, that's all we got for you, right? That's our episode.
Yeah, that is literally everything. We'll try and get some
everything that Max has.
That's all. Yeah, my brain is mush. I am very sorry, team, fam, for my energy level. I just did karaoke. Karaoke 2 days in a row. I was there for 6 hours today.
Max, how is your voice box still alive?
I don't know. I'm definitely losing it right now too. I can feel it. I crushed it. I can't sing at all, but I had some good crowd pleasers. I had a country song. I had
Did you sing Big Green Tractor?
No, I did Dixieland Delight, my guy.
Yes.
Dixieland. Spend $1.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, you got it. Some other classics that
Go Cox.
The crowd knows better. Go Cox. I got a shout out for that. My best friend who was there.
You did the Go Cox instead of the.
No, I sang normal lyrics, but my friend, I kind of did a little. Here's my tribute this song to the south, and then my friend said, "Go Cox!" It's like, fuck yeah, go Cox. So that was us. That was me tonight, and then some other songs happened as well, and I'm exhausted. So that's the episode. This is your boy Max Stacks signing off, along with Garrett G. Cash. We appreciate y'all's patience with us. Got some technological difficulties, but we're working on it. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna get the basketball season, and we are going to win a lot of underdog games.
We need to submit a bracket to bracketmatrix.com. Who we think's in the tournament. That would be a real interesting project. We might gain some followers on that.
Yeah, no, we'll talk about it off air.
Yeah,
but
we need to do that. Let's send them home. Let's send.
Peace.
Peace.